Okay, we are live.
Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Subdivision Review Committee. And Greg, would you like to read the new introduction?
Absolutely. Okay, this meeting is live streamed and temporarily closed to in-person public participation. The clerk's office is in the process of hosting hybrid public meetings that will provide board members and members of the public with the option to participate in the meeting either in person or remotely. And we thank you for your patience and support. To make a verbal comment at today's meeting, dial 916-875-2501. That's 916-875-2501, and leave a message with contact information to make a public comment during a live meeting. Registration opens when the agenda is posted 72 hours prior to the meeting. Date callers will be contacted by phone and transferred to the meeting to make a comment on a specific agenda item or off-agenda item. When the chair opens public comment for a specific agenda item or off-agenda matter, you will be transferred into the meeting to make your verbal comment. Written comments are always accepted. You can send your written comment to boardclerk@saccounty.net. That's boardclerk@saccounty.net. Your comment will be routed to the board and filed for the record. And that concludes our announcement.
Do we need to do the part about, oh shoot, I'm trying to remember. There was about the appeal process and all that?
That was never part of the CDC
Okay.
announcement.
Well, I think, yeah, that's okay. We'll figure out if we need to do that for next time.
Okay.
So I'd like to call the meeting to order, and if the clerk would please call the roll.
Okay, Ms. Gutierrez.
Here.
Mr. Santiago.
Present.
Ms. Floyd.
Here.
Ms. Nygren. Mr. Hicks.
Here.
And Chair Holloway.
Here. Okay. Let's see if we have any members from the public on who wish to speak. We would need to ask them to have the oath administered. So, Greg, if you would do that, please.
Absolutely. Mr. and Ms. Vollman, please raise your right hand, and the appropriate response is I do. Do you swear the testimony you're about to give this board is the truth, so help you God? If you do not swear, do you so affirm?
Yes, we do.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. And let's see, I think we need to call the first item.
Item number 1 is to approve the action summary from July 15th, 2021.
All right, are there any additions or corrections to the minutes in the action summary? None appearing, then a motion would be appropriate.
I move that we approve the action summary of July 15th, 2021.
Thank you, Tony. And I'll second it.
Okay.
We have Go ahead, Greg.
We do have a motion and a second. I want to let the record show that we have no public comment on this item.
Okay. Please call.
Before we vote, I just want to. Jessica will be voting on behalf of planning. I just want to make sure we get Jessica in there instead of Kimber for this hearing. Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, well then let's go back to the roll just to get you on Jessica. So Ms. Brandt, you are here from planning, correct?
Yes, I'm here. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so moving forward, we have a motion and a vote to approve the committee action summary from July 15th. Let's call the roll. Ms. Brandt?
Yes.
Mr. Santiago?
Yes.
Ms. Floyd?
Yes.
Ms. Nygren? Mr. Hicks?
Yes.
And Chair Holloway?
Yes.
Okay. It pleases the chair, I can read in item 2.
Please do.
Okay, item 2 is the Volman Clark Ranch Center at Highway 160, located at 14172 State Highway 160 in the Delta community. Request for a tentative parcel map and design review, and the environmental doc is exempt.
Okay, do we have a staff report?
Yes, good morning, members of the SRC. This is David Ulrey, Associate Planner, the project planner for the Volman Clark Ranch Center at Highway 160 project. Next slide, please. The project's located at 14172 Highway 160 at the southwest of the intersection of Walnut Grove Bridge and Highway 160. And the request is for a tentative parcel map to divide a 2.67 acre parcel into 3 parcels in the GC and DWR zones, as well as a design review to determine consistency with the Sacramento County countywide design guidelines. Next slide, please. So here we have the tentative parcel map. Next slide. So key points, the decision body is the SRC. On January 15th, 2009, the current parcel configuration was approved by the SRC, separating the 2.7 acre subject parcel from the adjacent light industrial and ag 20 zone parcels. This proposed parcelization would create 3 parcels consistent with development standards of the GC and Delta Waterways zones. The Department of Transportation has conditioned that a note be placed on the parcel map requiring the granting or reservation of reciprocal access and parking easements between parcels prior to their sale. And no conflicts with the general plan or community plan have been identified. Next slide, please. So recommendations, the Delta Citizens Municipal Advisory Council met on February 10th, 2021 and recommends to the Subdivision Review Committee to approve the requested entitlements. And the Design Review Advisory Committee met on May 27th and recommends that the SRC find the project in substantial compliance with the design guidelines. Staff recommendation is for approval and to recognize the exempt status of the request under section 15.315 of CEQA, approve the tentative parcel map subject to findings and conditions, and find the project in substantial compliance with the countywide design guidelines subject to findings and conditions. Next slide, please. And that concludes my presentation. I can answer any questions, and the applicant team is also here.
Okay, do we have any questions for David? None appearing. What's the pleasure? Is there anything that the applicant would like to state?
No, not today.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, what's the pleasure of the committee?
I'll go ahead and make the motion. Committee member Santiago. I move that we recognize the exempt status of the request under section 15315, class 15, minor land division of the California Environmental Quality Act. Attachment 5. Approve the tentative parcel map subject to the findings and conditions on attachment 2. Find the project in substantial compliance with the design guidelines subject to the findings and conditions. That is my motion. Thank you.
Okay, we have a motion. Is there a second?
This is Member Floyd. I'll second the motion.
Thank you, Megan. All right, we have a motion and a second. If there's no other discussion, would the clerk please call the roll?
Sure, and before we do that, just want to get on the record, we have no public comment, written or otherwise, for this item. We do have a motion and second, so we will go ahead and call the roll call vote. Ms. Brandt?
Aye.
Mr. Santiago?
Aye.
Ms. Floyd?
Aye.
Ms. Nygren? Mr. Hicks?
Aye.
And Chair Holloway?
Aye.
Okay, motion passes unanimously.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's see, I think that's the last item.
We have a couple of things to clear. We do have 3 more items, but they are administrative kind of.
Right.
Item 3 is a staff update.
Right, I was going to go there. Yeah.
Sorry.
No more action items.
Sorry.
No worries. This is Kimber.
Do we have a staff update?
This is Kimber. There is no staff update. Thank you.
All right. Item 4 is committee member comments. Any comments from the committee? None appearing. Item 5 is any public comments.
We have no public off-agenda public comments, written or otherwise.
All right. If there's nothing else on the agenda, then I will adjourn the meeting, and everybody stay safe and stay out of the smoke as best you can.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.